Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Bailey, and today we are going to finish this week's budget, and we're going to do some cash stuffing, and then we're going to start next week's budget. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, go ahead and stick around, and maybe even consider subscribing so that you can follow our journey. And our journey is trying to become debt free. We just recently restarted our journey after having to drain all of our envelopes for some car maintenance. So we are back trying to get ahead at least 1 week on top of filling back up our envelopes. So I still have not put these numbers in on the other page, but I know I'm going to have to do it today because we're going to be restarting another, and I don't want to lose this page. I want all of these numbers to actually be in the book. So after we fill everything in, I'm going to transfer it over to the book. But before we get started, I did have some receipts today and yesterday. Let's see. Yesterday was the 21st, and we went to Walmart. Well, my husband went to Walmart and got some stuff for some tacos. And he also got a couple other things for him, but that's under grocery. And let's see, that was $16.50. So we was already negative in the groceries. So where's my calculator? Thought I had everything set, but I didn't. Okay, let's see. 962 plus 1650. Yeah, so now we're negative 26.12 on that. And then today is the 22nd. I almost made it a whole week without going to some fast food place, but I went to McDonald's. That's going to be under miscellaneous. Did I spend anything on miscellaneous yet? When did this budget start? The 16th? No, I didn't. Okay, so miscellaneous, we budgeted $50. Okay, so anyway, I only spent $2. Last night I was kind of hanging out with some family, and I might have overdid it and stayed out too long and everything. So I'm feeling a little something today. So I went and just got me a Coke. That's all I got from McDonald's. If you know, you know, you need a Coke. But do your guys' McDonald's put your team logo on there? I was just wondering because I think that is so cute. Sorry guys, I just had to take a sip with some ice. But anyway, so that would just leave $48 in miscellaneous. Let me get my markers out. This was miscellaneous and grocery. Okay, and then today I just went and got stuff. I want to have spaghetti today. It's not actually spaghetti. We have always called it goulash. I don't know if that's the correct term for it, but it's like instead of using spaghetti noodles, you use the elbow, like macaroni noodles. So I just went to Kroger, and that's under grocery, and I spent $12.25. So we was at 12.25. Okay, so we are over 38.37. And the only reason why we are over this much, which is pretty much right on point, is because I went to Sam's Club this week and spent $42 on hamburger, which is we're still eating on. We're still gonna have some for next week and probably after that too. So it's 10 pounds worth of burger. So that's the only reason why we end up going over on that, because I chose to do that instead of spending like $20 at Kroger for only like 3 pounds. So I think that's it for the receipts. I'm gonna scan these into the Fetch Rewards app so that I'm trying to get another gift card for me and Mr. Bailey so that we can go out to eat like for free. So I normally scan them in there, and when it gets to a certain amount, I'll redeem it for a restaurant that we like, and then we'll go out, and that'll basically be, most of the time it pays for the whole entire dinner. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. So that's how we kind of do that on a budget. And if you don't know what Fetch is, it's just an app where you scan your receipts and they give you points, and you can redeem it for any kind of gift cards. It could be like cash gift cards, it could, like a Visa, or it could be your favorite restaurant, Amazon, Walmart, anywhere. So, but we're gonna get into this budget. But before we get into that, guys, we was looking for some stuff last night in my pile of stuff, and I was looking at this right here. This was from, I had to figure it out from, because I was doing my bills. So this was from August of this year. And do you guys remember when I said something about, I said this is right when I started, and I was trying to get ahead on my bills. So this is how my journey really started. I was trying to, I owed the bank $740. I guess I was negative at the bank. So I literally owed the bank that I had the insurance, the car, all of these things were due this week. And then I think this was the stuff that was about to be due, or I'm not sure if this stuff was behind and this, I'm not sure, but look at my goals I had. I said my goal for being debt free is to never have to borrow from friends or family. I am the lender and not the borrower. I have all bills on auto pay with ease, and I am at least 1 month ahead on all bills. Do you guys remember when I just the other day, I just did a video saying what my goals were, and I hadn't even looked at that thing again. I was really thinking in my head of what would make me feel good about being debt free, and I guess that was it. So let me take a sip of my soda. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what we need here. So we should have $300 in American Express. So we only need $125 more. Let's see how much cash we have here. 20, of course the money's not right. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83. So we have $300 here. So I'm going to take out 120, 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. And then I'm going to grab some some ones from back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I am going to replace those ones back before I take this money to the bank. But for now, I just want to make sure that I have it all. So we're going to go into here, and this is the $300. So altogether, we should have $425. The American Express, we're trying to put $425 on it every week to try to have it paid off by the end of January. This is what we put our engine on, our new engine that we had to get for our car. It went out in October, so we was down for like 10 days getting a new engine. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so us being down for those 10 days, and then we was just recently down for another 4 days, is what set us behind and back as far as having to empty all our binders and us starting all over again right now. Okay, so 425. I'm just going to leave this to the side because we're going to take this to the bank, because it's going to, if I pay it today, it's going to come right out in the morning. Credit card, this is in the bank, $100. Max is in the bank. It actually just came out today, and so did Apple Music. They both already came out today. They don't care if it's a Sunday, Saturday, holiday. They get their money. Okay, so the only things that we had left on this side was the DTE and the passport. So I actually am over on the DTE. I only budgeted for $100, but I put $140 in there, which is pretty good now that I'm thinking about it, because that would only mean that it it's due on the 28th, and it's $180. So that means that I would only owe $140 this week. So let's see how much we have left. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 180 left. I think that I'm gonna, am I gonna put this in here? See, we end up putting 140 in here. We have 20 in the passport already. Guys, I need, out of this money, I need to go get some toilet paper from Sam's Club today. And I think I'm gonna count it. I need $20 from it. So I'm just gonna put this $20 over here, because my husband, like me, I'll risk it down to the last few rows if I know that I'm going in the morning. But him, he gets a little nervous when he gets down that low, which is understandable. So I'm gonna put that 20 for there, and then we did our Secret Santa, but we didn't do the PJs, which we budgeted for $40. So I'm gonna put that over there also, because we have to go get our PJs today also. We don't have to get them today, but I did want to get it out of this budget. Okay, so that leaves us with 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to put it in the passport or / travel. I think that's what I am going to do. Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to worry about the debt this week because it's not enough. Yeah, I'm going to put this. How much did it say it was? 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. Okay. So that should mean that we have 140. We know this is 120. That's the other 20. Yeah, so we do have 140. So I'm just going to put right there that we got 140 in there. So that means that even if I don't use this for the passport this month, when the first comes, I have $140 towards the $200 that I have to pay for travel. Okay, I need to go over this to see how much we spent in this, and then we're gonna also take out anything that's coming out tomorrow to take back to the bank. So let's see. Grocery, we was over 38, 37, and we budgeted 150. So that would be 183.87, right? 150 plus 38.37, 188.37. So for groceries, we went over. Instead of 150, we spent 188.37. For household, we didn't spend anything, but I did just take out the $20 for the paper towel. So we're just going to put, the toilet paper. So we're just going to put $20 there. So instead of the 50, miscellaneous, we only spent $2. Secret Santa, we did spend the 40. And you guys even, I'm sorry. I know y'all probably been yelling at me the whole time. The PJs I just took out for $40. So we're going to go ahead and get that today. We did not get the oil changed yet, which it is needed. I have to go do that tomorrow. But it's not going to be in the budget. Oh, that's because also the actual was only $1,800. We didn't get the YouTube paycheck. I'll be getting that tomorrow, I'm sure. So really, instead of, our actual was not $2,300, it was $1,800. And the paint, we went over. We went over by $24.28. And our budget for the paint was $40. So that means that we spent $64.28 is what we spent. 64. Oh, you guys can't see that. 64.28. So I'm going to get up all of our totals to see, did we come near the 2,300? Was we under the 1,800, or were we over the 1,800? because I don't know how much I really made this week. We didn't calculate it. 473. And that's mainly, it's hard for us to calculate because we don't put our entire what we make, because we're self-employed and we try to keep that private. So we just normally put an amount that we can budget on here, that we can safely budget for, you know, for our bills outside of our business. Okay, 473 plus 50. Let me see if I can bring this in so y'all can see it. Okay, plus 50 plus 24 plus 110 plus 425 plus 100 plus 17 plus 17. So instead of the 1,225, oh, you know why this is over? I mean, instead of 1,075, no, I got to put this back. We actually did the 332. So let me recalculate that. I put 473 because that's how we already had money in there from the prior week. So, and I only needed 332, but I put 473 here when I paid it. So let me redo that. 332 plus 50 plus 24 plus 110 plus 425. This should all add up to the same thing. I don't even know why I just did that. 17 plus 17 is 1,075. 1,075, so that's 12.25 left. That's not 12.25 left. See, I'm messing up. This is why I didn't want to put it on the other paper yet. It's from 1,800. So 1,800 minus the 1075, right? 1075. I can't read my own handwriting. That's only 725, guys. 725. So from the 725, so now we got to add this up of what we actually spent. 20 plus 188, 37 plus $2 plus 40 and 40 is 80. $0 plus 64.28 plus 64.28. Instead of 450, we spent 354.65. So even though we went over on groceries and we went over on paint, because of the oil change, the miscellaneous, and the household not spending it, we end up going under a little bit. So that minus the 725 would leave us with 370.35. So 370. Oop, I don't know why I put that decimal right there. Okay, 370.35. But now I got to add up what I actually did over here, which was probably going to be more because I put more in the passport. So we did 140 plus 110 plus 23 plus 140 plus 200. I feel like I just minus something. Plus 30 plus 16. How is it only? Oh, because of the 40. Let me do it one more time because it's over 40. I was over 40 here, but under 40. I mean, over 40 here, but under 60 here. So 140 plus 110 plus 23 plus 140 plus 200 plus 30 plus 16. Yeah, 659. So we had let's see, we had 370. I'm just gonna say 370 instead of 335. So, because these pennies is so 370 minus 659 equals, we went over by $289 according to this $18. So if $1,800, and then I also had budgeted this 96 in there. So technically, we made almost probably $2,100 instead of $1,800. But that YouTube check kind of threw everything off. I should have did my research a little better before I made the budget. So I don't know. But I have to say, the stuff that is coming out, I already have the American Express. The loan is coming out for $110. So let's get that out. Let me back up a little bit. The loan. Nope. Wrong binder. But I'm glad I did look at that because I need to get that out. Okay, we need to get this $110 out. 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. Guys, that loan is almost over. I mean, it's probably still like $800 left, but plus all of the interest. But we're trying to get it down. Netflix and Disney are the other things that I need to get out. So 23 and 16 out of subscriptions. This is this should be the Netflix 23 and Max. You know what? I did have Max in here, and it came out of my account already. I forgot that I had it. Why did I put Max in here when I was saying? I don't know, but I'm glad I could put it back in my buffer. Let's see, 16. So that did come out today. And then what was the other thing? Oh, that was it. I just took the Disney out and I just took the Netflix out. Okay, this other thing is this is YouTube TV that's left in there. Okay. So that's all that I have to take out for the bank. So let's see what we are taking back to the bank. This video gonna be so long. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 600, I'm gonna have to write this down somewhere, 610, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, $634. But I think I'm going to take, I have the money in the bank for this. I'm going to take these, the $5 out that I took earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Especially since I know that I just took out that $16. I'm going to put those 5s back over there. So it's really going to be $629 that we're going to take back to the bank. And some of this is so that we can go shopping, and the others is to pay the bills that is due tomorrow, which is the 23rd. Okay. So that's it for that budget. Now we have to go ahead. I actually want to stick this right here. In December, this has to go right here. I'm just gonna let it stick up a little bit so I can know to transfer it on to this page now that I've done all my scribbling. And then now I have to find January, which is in the beginning of the book. Because when I started this book, guys, I started it in November. This was a gift to me, sent in a Happy Mail. And yeah. So, you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to do this part separate. I'm going to make this an entire another video. So you guys are going to see this video of me that I just did of the expenses and everything. And then now I think I'm about to shoot this video because I have to write out all of, guess what? Remember yesterday I found out we had stickers. So I'm going to put these stickers on here for January. And I cannot believe we're going to January. That is crazy. But I'm going to put the stickers on here, and then we're going to write out, you know, everything that we have. So you guys will see this video tomorrow. So we're going to write that out, and then we're going to do the budget for this week also in the same video. So, and then I'm not sure if we're gonna do, I think that's going to be a separate video too, because it's just going to be too long if I do it in all videos. And then this is when I make the video too long. I know some of you guys like the long videos, but when I make the video too long, and let's say like if I was to put this in here and then put our debt totals, our new debt totals with every, with the few things that we paid off and everything, a lot of people will miss that. And then I start getting the questions and comments of the people that didn't watch the entire video, like on the next video. Saying, hey, how come you didn't do this? And how come you didn't show the debt totals and all this when I did already, but they just didn't watch the entire video. And I can understand why they probably wouldn't want to watch an hour video of numbers. So that's what I'm going to do, because it is 11:34 a.m. right now on today, which is Sunday. So I need to get this video out to you guys. And you guys know my Lions play today. So and I also need to get this other video shot for you guys. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to end it right here. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for always sticking here with me with all my rambling and trying to figure these numbers out. I used to try to have everything all figured out beforehand, but I just wanted to show the real deal of how I actually get to my numbers and when I mess up and everything, because I know if I was to watch, I would like to watch somebody like that to actually see like, oh, like you're human. You do mess up also, or see how they figured it out. So that's why I do that. But thank you so much for staying to the end. If you did, go ahead and let me know that you stayed to the end by whether leaving a comment or an emoji or a thumbs up or something. And because that helps push this video out to other people. When YouTube see that people are actually engaging and that you guys actually like it, they'll push it out to other people who will need this community also. So that's also one of my goals. It's a future long-term goal, but I want to be able to help other women and men, but especially like young girls and young men to get their finances together and stay on top and not be having overdrafts and living paycheck to paycheck. That's one of my goals, especially on this channel. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with January's budget and also the first week of January's budget. I'm lying. That is not what I'm going to do, because it's not January yet. I'm going to be going into December. How many of y'all was just like, no, Mrs. Bailey, not yet, not yet? I'm going to be going into December, the last week of December. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do on tomorrow's video. It is not going to be January, honey. I'm jumping the gun. Oh my God. Okay, we're going to do, that's what the video is going to be tomorrow. I'm not editing that part out either. And I want y'all to yell at me in the comments. I'm going to do December's, the last month of, well, it's kind of the last week. I'm probably just going to bunch it all together, but I'm not. I am. I'm going to bunch it all together. I'm going to do the 23rd all the way to probably to the 31st. And I'm lying. I'm going to do the 23rd to the 28th. And then I think the 30th and the 31st is going to be in January's budget. That's what's going to end up happening. Okay. See what I'm saying? How my video could be so long, because I'm just doing the most. Did you guys see my my surprise video yesterday? I did a second video yesterday. I got, well, my other things are in my laundry room, but I got some Happy Meal yesterday, and I was so happy. I was so happy I cried. But I thank you all for the gifts that you've been sending and everything. That's just so nice. I really appreciate it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with the end of December's budget. Thanks for watching.